And a good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Bloomington Ice Garden here in Bloomington for tonight's girls hockey varsity contest. As tonight, the Holy Family Fire take on the Jefferson Jaguars from Bloomington. Fire come in today 4-2, coming off a 6-0 win at home last time on the ice against the Minneapolis club, who is a host of Hockey Day Minnesota. So let's meet the opponents today. The Jefferson Jaguars, they represent the Metro West Conference here tonight. Pretty solid hockey conference. Benilde St. Margaret's, Chaska Chanhassen's in there. The Armstrong Cooper Wings, I believe, are in there. They might be. No, they are not. Correction. Ole Angels in Minneapolis represent the Metro West. So the last time the Jaguars hit the ice, they picked up a win. A 4-3 win at the Vets Arena at Indian Grove Heights against the Simley Spartans. Jefferson comes in 2-4 on the year. And the Jaguars' key players to keep an eye on are going to be the gal between the net, Chastity Anderson, who's got the lion's share of the work, who has played in 7 games. So has Becky St. George, though. 91 saves for Anderson on a 5-0 goals against average and a .858 save percentage. And her big key forward is going to be Grace Shuck. Shuck is only a sophomore. 5 goals, 1 assist so far, 6 points for her. Megan Wendorf also up there in points, 2 goals and 3 assists for 5 points for Wendorf. 5 points for Abby Long Henry with 1 goal and 4 assists. And to your top 3 there for the Jefferson Jaguars. And now, flip side, for the first time this season, it's going to be Jillian Onke getting the start between the pipes for the Fire. And her first Holy Family action as the varsity goalie will come tonight. Jillian Onke getting the start between the pipes for the first time this season. Fire coming in 4-2. Out of the Wright County Conference right now, no team has played a conference game yet, though, in the Wright County Conference either. They are going to be led by a couple of star standouts. Lauren Hickey, a senior, and a Breakdown Sports Elite 35 underclassman, a freshman, in Taylor Keppel will lead the way for the Fire. Fire on the road this season with wins at Eastridge, a loss to Hill Murray, and a win against Grand Rapids Greenway. That game we brought to you live here. We also brought to you that Hill Murray game and that Eastridge game. Coming up next will be next Tuesday, December 3rd. We're at the Chaska Community Center in Chaska for a game with the Stormhawks. And then they'll be on the road December 6th for a date with the Delano Tigers of Delano Rockford at Delano Ice Arena. The leading players for the Fire, like we said, are going to be that Lauren Hickey, a senior. Taylor Keppel, 3 goals, 5 assists, 8 points. Cecily Cronin, 2 goals, 5 assists. Leading goal getters are tied. It's going to be Lauren Hickey, 4 goals, 2 assists, and 6 points for Lauren Hickey. 4 goals, 2 assists, and 6 points also for Grayson Lemke. In that 4-point range, it's going to be Sydney Paulson with a goal and 3 assists. Caitlin Rock, 2 goals and 2 assists. And Olivia Paydosh, no goals and 4 assists. And Libby Camp, no goals and 3 assists. Kind of your top end of players for the Fire. As we are about 3 minutes away from the resurface. Starting lineups, national anthem, win and return. Thank you all for tuning in to Fire Girls Hockey here at the Bloomington Ice Garden. All right, welcome back here inside the Bloomington Ice Garden. I'd like to thank tonight's game sponsors. Our scoreboard sponsor is Lynn Family Dentistry. Our power play sponsor today is going to be the Victoria Borough, and our fire power kills are going to be sponsored by the Noble Lion. You are tuned in here to the pregame show, the pregame part of the program, sponsored today by Debonair Goaltenders. Is your pregame sponsor for tonight's game. Starting lineups, face-off, and anthem on the other side of this break. This is Fire Girls Hockey.
Checking in is Whitson for Northfield. She'll report for Faybeck. Second one coming, floating up. Good shot by Imes. 34-29. Casamareville still leading. That one tipped out of bounds by Imes, hustling back.
All right, everybody, welcome back inside here, the Bloomington Ice Garden, as the Zamboni has come on for about 3 minutes away here from starting lineups and drop of the puck and all the fun fanfare and pregame announcements that go on with high school girls and boys hockey and all high school athletics here. But we're expecting to see Jillian Anke against Chastity Anderson here tonight. Becky St. George started in goal and played, it looked like, the entire junior varsity contest. So that would lead me to believe that Chastity Anderson will be in goal for the Jefferson Jaguars, and on the other side, making her first start, her debut for the Fire, it will be Jillian Anke. So it should be a good matchup coming to you. We're all glad you could join us here today. If you are watching us here on YouTube, if you're watching us here on YouTube, drop us a comment in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. We'll give you a shout out. I'd like to thank everyone that has tuned in all year so far. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in again here tonight. We know there's a snowstorm coming, so we are glad I could bring this to you so you guys and gals and Fire fans, necessarily, if you didn't want to, didn't have to try to venture out and brave the elements on the way to and from the game here today, as well as traffic, because it could be potentially pretty bad later on tonight. As the Fire now have taken the ice on the far side. The Fire take the ice here. Beneath the scoreboard, following the Fire will be the referees. As you get a shot of them making their way out onto the ice, the Fire. And we'll await the Jefferson Jaguars now here from the Bloomington Ice Garden. All right, now we should momentarily see the Jaguars come on out of the locker rooms here. All right, there's the fire starter.
Starting at goal, it's number 31, Jefferson. Defenders, number 12, Jefferson. Number 14, Riley Houck. The wings, number 6, Grace Shuck. And number 7, Abby Long-Henry. Starting at center, it's number 36, Jenna Lesh. The head coach for the Jaguars, Mike Ryan. The assistant coaches are Josh Levine, Kevin Connick, and Kelsey Clyde. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you're able to direct your attention to the scoreboard end of the arena. It is time to honor the United States of America.
All right, who's ready for some non-conference hockey here? It's going to be the Fire on the right-hand side in the green, and the Jaguars over there in white on the left-hand side.
Players, coaches, and fans are encouraged to take personal responsibility for keeping this game in the high level of sportsmanship. Spectators who engage in conduct that may be dangerous to themselves or others, or who interfere with the rights of others, including a group accidentally, there is no refund of your admission.
All right, starting here, it's going to be Charchenko, Kemp, and Moss for the Fire. And it's going to be for the Jaguars in the face-off, Jenna Leash. Fire win it back to Kelly. Kelly is it up to Moss. Moss up to Kemp on the far side boards. Back behind the net now, Charchenko picks it up to Maeve Kelly. Maeve Kelly trying to cycle the puck around. And it's intercepted by the Jaguars here. Centering pass, no one home. Charchenko tries to stick Kendall, get it quite through, back behind the net. Valentini doing a good job pinching there, and the Jaguars will finally clear it out to the neutral zone. Picked up by Kelly now into neutral zone. She'll send it right back down. No wasting there. She was over the center line. And Valentini has it. It's going to be played back around behind the net there of Anderson. And the Fire trying to get things going here early on the road. It's been a kind of a low point for them this year's kind of road starts. They've started off a little slow from time to time here on the road. A little closer road game than as close as they've had to home all season long. Kelly will play it now back behind the net of Anke. Anke's net. They're played back around. And into the neutral zone, trying to skate through is Wojtke. Wojtke can't quite get to it. Now she will, but the Jefferson player beats her to the spot. Paulson has it. And it's intercepted by the Jaguars behind their own net. Out to the neutral zone, intercepted, Fire shot rack in, rebound, send it out in front, and the Fire couldn't do anything with it, and the Fire get the first shot of the game. All wrapped around in front again, now into the corner. Fire trying to control the tempo here early on. And it's played out to the neutral zone, right back in, sends it, does Maddie Morgan. Sid Paulson. It's rubbed off the puck there, does Paulson. Charchenko has it. She hasn't lost it, into the corner now. A couple of players go at it. And Moss ends up on the ground. Paydosh out to Charchenko. Behind her, she plays it and whips it around behind the net. And that's going to go down for icing. 14:38 remaining. 14:37 remaining now. The Fire 0 and the Jaguars 0. Going to get a face-off down on the right-hand side of Anderson. Fire doing a really good job kind of not starting off slow on the road. I know at Hill Murray it was about 19 seconds in, and Hill Murray scored. A little better start, but still kind of a little slow start after that long bus ride up to Grand Rapids for the Fire. Had a decent start, but a little slow start too. They didn't give up anything in the first period at Eastridge, at Bielenberg and Woodbury. So this, by far, is the closest road game the Fire have had so far this season. And they're going to say the Fire were offsides, and they're going to go off and change. Good job there by Lemke to slow the puck down. Keppel has it right in front of the Jefferson bench. Now who's going to come out with it? It's going to be the Jaguars that do. And the Jaguars still can't clear out of the neutral zone. Keppel has it now. Keppel centering pass. No, she'll stick with it. Takes a shot, just missed wide. Does Keppel. And Lemke has it now. Still loose. Wojtke plays it over, but the Jaguars read it. And the Jaguars get it out to the neutral zone, and they send it down behind Anke. Now Maeve Kelly has it. She looks like it might have hit the net there on the backside there and just hit off, took a weird bounce off her stick, centering pass. Good read by Maddie Morgan. And now here comes Wojtke, now up to Lemke, and intercepted there. And an icing. Icing, 13:08 to go here in the first period. Only one shot on goal so far. It's been by the Fire. Stuff coming to the right of Anderson. It's going to be Logan Paulson taking it for the Fire. Logan Paulson, or Sydney Paulson. Logan Paulson played on the JV game. Don't know how many times I've done that even during an announcement during the games. Hickey. There's that. No, that's Morgan there. To Hickey. Hickey lost it. Played back. There's Olivia Paydosh. Couple sister groups on this team. The Paulsons and the Paydoshes. Morgan. And just off to the side there's Olivia Paydosh. Out to Hickey. Hickey gets it up to Paulson. Now up to Rock. Here comes Rock. She's skating in. He's got 2-3 Jaguars closing in on her. Takes the backhand shot. Just an easy save there by Anderson. No real threat to the Jaguar goalie there. Good shot, good effort though there just to even get in around those Jefferson Jaguar players. Here comes Kenzie Moss with it up to Charchenko. Charchenko loses it in the attacking zone. Maeve Kelly doing a good job pinching in there to keep the puck alive for the Fire. Now Moss has it. Backhands it over to Charchenko. Back to Kenzie Moss. Now to Maeve Kelly. Maeve Kelly falls down. She did a good job just keeping it alive still there to Moss. We're definitely doing a good job here keeping the play in that end. They're attacking end of the ice so far. Let's see if something can finally come of it. And this puck, though, skates out to the neutral zone to Valentini. Valentini now in her own zone. She'll skate up with it, lose it into the neutral zone. Now she'll just poke it off the Jefferson player's stick. She'll read it, intercept, and now here comes Lemke with an opportunity now. Lemke skates in, centering pass to Woike. Keppel there almost had a chance to finish it off. Couldn't quite pull the trigger, though. Now Lemke has it. Lemke out to Paydosh. Paydosh shots. Hey, rebound is loose. It's still loose. It is a goal! Fire on the board first on the road. 11:03 to go in the period, and the Fire getting the all-important road first goal. We'll hear what the official scoring is there. Face-off won by the Fire again. There's Maddie Morgan. She loses it. Jaguars pick it up now.
Scoring for Bloomington, number 14, Taylor Keppel. Assist from play number 28, Kayla Wojtke, and number 19, Mason Lemke. Keppel from Wojtke and Lemke.
Taylor Keppel gets her 4th goal of the season. Something I forgot to bring up on the air at Grand Rapids. That big overtime winning goal Lauren Hickey scored. Taylor Keppel's 50th career varsity point happened on that play. She got the assist to set it up. So, missed that one. Wasn't able to be on the air for the Minneapolis game. Wouldn't be on the air for any home games. So, we're going to bring it up now. Congratulations to Taylor for picking up her 50th varsity point in a young career ahead of her. There's Hickey. Valentini now to Rock. Rock works it to Hickey. Now back to Rock. Up to Valentini. Shot deflected away. And no icing there. 9:30 to go as Kelly picks it up. Camp. Centering pass. Oh, sitting on the doorstep and covered up by Anderson. They're playing it back around. Now the Jaguars get a shot there. Easy save by Anke. Kelly gets rubbed off of the puck. Morgan. 8:40 to go here. A little more aggressive style here, 2A style hockey that you'll see. If you watch enough girls, even the guys hockey, but if you watch enough girls hockey, you'll notice there's a lot more kind of a distinct style when you think of a Class 2A team and a Class 1A team. 2A is generally a little more physical. In Class A, generally you'll see a bit more speed in it. There's a shot saved, easy save there off a Sydney Paulson shot. Shots right now 5-1 in favor of the Fire with 8:05 to go in the first. Low shot doesn't get through, still loose off to the side there. We're doing a good job there with Hickey. Hickey now works it to Paulson. Back to Hickey. Nice little through the center pass there to Valentini. Now back to Hickey. Out in front, center pass. Oh, nice save there by Anderson. Fire had her moving side to side. She was able to get back over. to that far side post just in the nick of time and prevent that one and from making it 2-0 here for the Fire. I mean, so, you know, we talked about Anderson at the beginning, a 5.0 goals against average, but you look at the fact still she's had 91 saves, so she's seen at least 96, 97 shots. So, I mean, in 7 games, that's quite a bit. So, that 5-0 is a little deceiving when you look at the amount of saves and shots she's had in those games. So that 5-0 does not quite match as it should with kind of the stat line that you see. $7:14 to go here. Moss had it, lost it. Good puck movement there. There's Maeve Kelly has it. Nothing there. Player Moss goes down and away from the play. Here's a 3-on-1. Now Maeve Kelly goes down, but they're going to get a penalty here on the Jaguars, and for the first time tonight, the Fire going on the Victoria Borough power play. And it's going to be an interference call on the Jaguars. Interference call against Riley Hanich of the Jaguars. So Hulk called for 2 minutes. Kelly gets it up here to Hickey. Fire working on that power play. Power play not very high at 28.6%. Lemke to Kelly. That's Keppel there working it around. Fire just kind of more a little content here on puck movement, which you want to kind of do to set stuff up. Centering pass, there's an opportunity. Morgan keeping a good job keeping the defender sticks off of it. Now it's cleared out to the neutral zone. And sent down, and Kelly gets the puck now behind Anke. Up to Paulson, now to backward working to Kelly. Kelly lob pass up to Rock, and Rock gets taken down. Wojtke to Maddie Morgan. Shot saved there by Anderson again. Trying to clear the zone, but the Fire doing a good job keeping it in. There's Paulson. Flat line drive save there. Rebound comes loose. 22 seconds still. And another save. 9-3. We have shots on goal right now. 5:05 to go in the first. So again, thank you all for joining us inside the Bloomington Ice Garden here today. One of the more iconic hockey rinks in Minnesota. Kind of synonymous with with the they have, you know, you can see a lot of the under the banners around here, and you just think of the iconic look of that Columbia blue and navy blue of the Jefferson Jaguars, and it's kind of on display here. Loose puck. Paydash doing a good job pinching in. Now they're going to have to react here. Clear out. Little forward play back, and now they'll recoup coverage quickly. And now here comes Paydash in. And she scores! Olivia Paydash, and you knew that was coming eventually. She has one of the best, hardest shots for defensive player, and you knew it was eventually going to happen for her, and she broke the seal here in this one, and now it's 2-0 for the Fire. It's a nice little step up. Poke in by Paydash. 2-0 now. Lemke, good reach. He just intercepted that, took a step into the zone and let one rip, and it's 2-0 now, just like that. Oh, shot. Oh, good job out in front there, deflecting it down. Oh, nice little kind of a trick play there. Maeve Kelly plays it now. You're getting a little bit creative here now. And it's wrapped around. And the Jaguars trying to clear it out, still can't. Now here come the Jaguars. Good D there to poke the puck free. Now off to the side there. Taylor Keppel has it. Keppel to Lemke, couldn't quite get it to her though. Puck still moved forward. Now the Jaguars forced to reset and recuperate in their own end. And an icing. 2:22 to go. You may look at this. You may look at this roster. You may recognize a few of these names. You dig it. Kelly Panic. Couple there. Amanda Lavallee as well. So some USA Hockey, Minnesota Whitecap names, University of Minnesota names. And there is a penalty there on Jefferson. And 2:01 to go. Jefferson going back into the bin. And another Burrow power play here for the Fire. They're going to call a cross check with 2:01 to go. Abby Long Henry down for 2 minutes.
A minor penalty for a cross check has been assessed for the Jaguars. Number 7, Abby Long Henry. Time of the penalty, 14:59.
Shot save there. So Fire facing. Fire have seen some pretty solid goalies this year. This Anderson here, Chastity Anderson, is another one of them. You look, the Hill Murray goalie, the Shakopee goalkeeper was really solid too. You mean, there's not a shortage of talented, skilled goalies in Minnesota this year. I think there's more talented and skilled goalies than necessarily top to bottom than there is top to bottom players. Loose puck still fought for. Here comes Rock. There's a shot set wide. with just over a minute to go here. Good keep in by Paydosh. Wojtke, has Valentini. Shots, glove save there, and an easy save for Anderson. JV took care of business earlier, 5-2. Becky St. George was in net for that one. And she played well too, the JV goalie. Despite giving up those 5 goals, it doesn't matter. She still played really well. Fire in that game, 9-0 in the first period, outshot the Jags. That just kind of showed you how solid she did play. So, I mean, this Jefferson program is going to be set for a while here. There's Maeve Kelly, shot deflected into the corner by the Fire. There's Maddie Morgan, now to Keppel. Keppel has it to Maeve Kelly. Maeve Kelly, another shot, and another easy save by Anderson. There's a kind of a important event I want to tell you about coming up here, and I'll tell you in between periods here. It's
The Jaguars full strength, and it's the end of the period.
all right. End of the first period. 2-0 Fire lead.
Season for the Red Knights. It was Megan Stoldorf waiting at the face-off circle opposite Lily Mortensen.
All right, everybody, thank you for coming in. I just got to tell you about a very important event coming up here December 8th at Joe Sensors up here in Bloomington. It's a big fundraiser put on by MN Hockey TV's Pete Wayner. He's kind of doing a fundraiser for, it's a charity called Wishes and More, and it's kind of a, it kind of hits home for hockey people. If you want to learn more about the charity, kind of show up here at Joe Sensors December 8th from 10 a.m. to noon, and it'll be some original Six merchandise for those that are wondering what I'm talking about there. MN Hockey TV's original Six is kind of what that gear is going to be geared towards. So it's going to be Edina, Benil, Academy Holy Angels, Edmund Old St. Margaret's gear, so Edmund Atonka and EP. But if you want to find out more, come on out to Joe Sensors December 8th from 10 a.m. to noon. Great time to kind of meet and greet and bump shoulders with some big hockey players, big names in the industries and everything. 10 a.m. to noon, Joe Sensors here in Bloomington. Wishes and More fundraiser. Like to see you there. Here in Bloomington, Wishes and More fundraiser. Back behind the net now, Charchenko picks it up to Maeve Kelly. Maeve Kelly trying to cycle the puck around. And it's intercepted by the Jaguars here. Centering pass, now one home. Charchenko tries to stick Kendall, get it quite through, back behind the net. Into the neutral zone. Now she'll just poke it off the Jefferson player's stick. She'll read it, intercept, and now here comes Lemke with an opportunity now. Lemke skates in, centering pass to Woike. Keppel there almost had a chance to finish it off. Couldn't quite pull the trigger though. Now Lemke has it. Lemke out to Paydosh. Paydosh shots. Hey, rebound is loose. It's still loose. It is. Goal! By loose puck. Paydosh doing a good job pinching in. Now they're going to have to react here. Clear her out. Little forward play back, and now they'll recoup covering quickly. And now here comes Paydosh in. And she scores! Olivia Paydosh. You look, the Hill Murray goalie, the Shakopee goalkeeper, was really solid too. You mean, there's not a shortage of talented, skilled goalies in Minnesota this year. I think there's more talented and skilled goalies than necessarily top to bottom than there is top to bottom players. All right, back here for period number 2. Fire doing a good job here, solid early on with this Jefferson squad on their home ice. Still we await the arrival of the Fire here. All right, here come the Fire out of the locker room. 40 seconds left. Like to thank our cameraman here, Jim Lynn, for helping us out all season when he can. Hey, we also encourage you, if you're watching the Fire online and you feel like you want to see them live and in person, head on out to the Victoria Rec Center or even out to one of the road games here and catch the Fire live in action on the road or at home. So we are about ready to go here for period 2. See what message was delivered by my Randy Keppel here, the Fire head coach, to get this team going on the right direction. Still kind of, you kind of outplay a team like that, and you kind of worry that you're gonna kind of get a little complacent there in the middle part of the game, and it's kind of every coach's fear when they get out early like that on the road, especially, getting complacent. But I would imagine Randy was like, no, we just got to keep doing what we're doing and play our style of hockey, and we'll be just fine. Valentini, goalie goes down, still loose. And now they get up and clear it out to the Jaguars. And that puck's going to go down, icing. 16:06 to go here in the second period now. Jaguars 0, Holy Family 2 on the Lynn Family Dentistry scoreboard here tonight. Lemke takes a step-up shot. That shot's going to be saved. Another one shot deflected by the defender. Like to make sure everyone that is watching that couldn't be here tonight that you have got home, made it home safely, that you're safely watching this game. If you're not out and you don't need to be out, stay in, tune on the Fire here, as it's gonna get pretty nasty here tonight from what it sounds like. There's Paydosh to play it. And now it's going to be intercepted by the Jaguars. They're going to bring it in. Grant has it, intercepted, picked up by the Fire, and that's Lemke. Lemke has it. Now it's going to be set back in by the Jaguars. Back around they work. Maddie Morgan. And touched by Lauren Hickey. That's going to go down for icing here. So Fire get called for icing. 14:44 to go here in the second. early stages here of the second period between the Fire and the Jaguars. Puck still loose now. Fire send it up, trying to get it to Hickey again. And they're going to wave off the icing. Off to the side there of Anderson. Work the Jaguars. Now they're clear out to the neutral zone. Good rub out there by Sidney Paulson. Good no call though too. You'll see sometimes kind of the ref fall for that noise of the player rubbing the player out, and they'll get called for a check even though it's not. It's a perfectly legal play. It's what you're taught to do. Even at the youth age, just kind of ride the player off the puck. Maeve Kelly has it. Up to Valentini. Oh, here's Cronin with it. Cronin has Camp with her. Cronin takes a shot, save there. Good drive by Cronin on the backhand. So 13:27 to go here. Lemke. Wojcicki. Back. Now that Wojcicki still has it. Now she pins it around to Lemke. Morgan to Paydosh. The shot saved there by Anderson. Fire 0 for 2 on the power play tonight so far. Not quite what you want to do, but I think they'll take it if they have a 2-0, if that means they have a 2-0 lead. Morgan. Rock. Back to Morgan. Low shot. Save there. Rebound is picked up and cleared out now. Good job, read by Maddie Morgan to pick the puck up and send it deep. Morgan pokes it loose. Puck still loose right out in front of Anderson. Now back into the corner, picked up by Camp. Out to Moss, centering Pete. No one home. And that will just get out. Good D there by Maddie Morgan, and a penalty called on Maddie Morgan. Jefferson player falls down. Maddie Morgan right in the area, and she will get called for a 2-minute penalty. So they're going to get Morgan down for 2 minutes. They're going to call body check on that one. So they call Morgan for 2 minutes for a body check. I mean, when the player's falling down already and they fall into the board, that's not a check. But I mean, it depends on the angle you see too. I mean, you got to give them a little bit of a break, but I mean, We've seen plenty of those, even worse ones not called. So it's kind of a 50-50 deal. Depends on many variables in the and there's a shot and a goal for the Jaguars. All right, we'll see what the official scoring is. 10:35 to go, and Jefferson has made this a one-goal game now.
Scoring on the power play for the Jaguars, number 21, Caleb Edward. Assisted on the play by number 27, Jordan Fashing. Time in the power play goal, 6:25. Youngworth from Fashing.
So Youngworth from Fashing. Ten minutes to go here. Jaguars have an opportunity again. Good defense there by Maddie Morgan. Knocking in off the stick of Long Henry. Even her out wide so she couldn't get a shot in. Hickey. Back now to Paydosh. 9:26 to go. There's Paydash. Up to Morgan, looking to send it deep, and they do. Now they'll get a line change. It's going to be they're going to call offsides there. 8:43 to go. It's now 2-1 on the Lynn Family Dentistry scoreboard. Still in favor of the Fire here from the Bloomington Ice Garden. Kelly to Valentini. To Moss. Izzy Moss takes out the referee on that one. Here comes Moss with it, has Cronin with her. Good defense by the Jaguars to prevent that one from going in. Oh, loose, still out in front. Moss fell down, and now it's going to be covered up by Anderson. $7:39 to go. Maddie Morgan has it. Centering pass, no one was home. And the centering pass from Rocknell Lemke has it. To Keppel. Back pass to Lemke. Lemke has it now. She's in a survey. Takes a shot by Rock. Goalie still doesn't see it. Oh, Rock had an opportunity. There's Maddie Morgan, low shot. With the Jaguars clear it out. Loose puck out in front. Lemke has a backhand shot. That's saved. Deflected. Puck played up. Still in. Now in. Rink wide pass to Paydash. Paydash steps up, sends it in. Puck played into the corner there. Wrap around attempt, not there. And now the Jaguars are going to ice it. 6:19 to go here in period 2. 2-1 Fires in front. Face off won by the Jags. And this is the only game the Fire will play this week before heading into the Thanksgiving break. So hope everyone's getting ready, getting this Thanksgiving and holiday season underway here on Thursday. I'd like to wish everyone a happy early Thanksgiving here from the Fire hockey program. And they send it down. 5:28 to go. And the Jaguars clear it, but the Fire quickly pick it up with Valentini to Paydash. Paydash to Moss. Valentini finds Cronin. Cronin takes a shot. That's deflected. Into the corner. Camp over there. Camp wins it. They're all just out of the, just off the stick of Paydash. Paydash doing a good job getting in defensive position there. She'll skate with it now in her own zone. Morgan. Drop pass to Paydash, back to Maddie Morgan. Maddie Morgan skates it up to Cronin. Cronin. She catches an edge there. Valentini. Nope. Cleared out to the neutral zone now. Maddie Morgan plays it. Good play by Hickey behind the net. Working it around. Loose puck. Shot, score! Fire get back what they gave up. So Hickey from Rock and Paulson for the Fire make it 3-1 on the Lid Family Dentistry scoreboard. That's Hickey's 5th goal of the season. Kelly to Hickey. Jags pick it up now. Valentini does in the Jaguar zone. Out in front. No, puck's picked up now. And Jaguars now trying to catch the fire to line change. They can't. Cronin has it. Cronin stepping up, takes a shot. High and over the crossbar. With 2:07 remaining in the second period. So Fire gave up a power play goal. Now they get one back here late in the period to see what the Fire can do.
We know this pumps them up, right?
Nice little check behind the play there, not called. Kind of a little two players going together, one giving a little extra shove though. Morgan to Rock. Rock had it, trying to find Pulse in there, couldn't quite get to it though. Jaguars will send it down, 1:45 to go here in the second period. Loose puck now controlled by the Jaguars. Tiffany Paulson kind of delivered a little hit from behind. No call there either. And a minute left here. Keppel has it now. She's going to skate forward with it. There's Keppel. Keppel. Bouncing puck off to the side. Now Maeve Kelly picks it up. Low pass deflected. Kelly has it. She'll send it in. Fire offside's got to regroup. Intercepted. Shot save by Anke. And they're going to call a trip on Maeve Kelly with 6 seconds to go. That one was a penalty. So kind of take the player out from behind, and 2 and 1, and that'll do it. End of the second period. Holy Family leads 3-1 on the Lynn Family Dentistry scoreboard.
Davidson knocks it ahead to Vekic. To Trombley. Trombley moving in. Nice little move. Trombley! She scores! Ben Trombley with his second goal of the hockey game.
That one's going to make the highlight reel. That could be a Sports Center top 10 play there. What a goal by Ben Trombley, putting his team up 5.
Benny Abert. And we're just underway. Benil got a power play goal, Dan. They dominated that first period like I've never seen a team dominate, and we'll see if that continues or what Hopkins needs to do here to get in this. They're not out of it on the scoreboard, but based on the play, they certainly have been out of it.
Yeah, we're going to have to see a different game plan from
All right, welcome back inside the Bloomington Ice Garden for the third period of tonight's girls hockey matchup. As you are tuned into Fire girls hockey here, Fire out shooting the Jaguars 22-5. And we are just about ready to get things started here to get the puck drop. We're doing a really solid job here tonight. Trying to kind of keep this momentum going in the right direction heading into the break. And then coming out of the break, you got some very tough tests. But you also got coming out of that fairly soon after this holiday break, you got the Herb Brooks Holiday Classic where you're going to face Blake, Andover, St. Paul United, and Hill Murray potentially again. So not an easy road for the Fire ahead of them after the Thanksgiving and Christmas and holiday break and all that stuff. So it's going to be a lot of hockey and a lot of good teams coming up on the Fire's schedule. As it's going to be Paulson to take the face-off here. Paulson will win it to Maddie Morgan. Morgan will just send it down here. Just about a full period left to kill off for the Fire. Or full 2 minutes. There's only about 6 seconds left on the... I think it goes up and through the rafters. Never touched the rafters. So that is a live puck. And good job there by the Fire D. They'll be spending about 1:54 on the power penalty kill here on the Noble Lion penalty kill. Rock has it. Great decent turnout here for a girls hockey game. We've had a few good. Oh, here's a turnover. Short-handed shot. Oh, Lemke sends it high.
Right shot.
Would have been, could have almost, if that would have gone in, that could have almost been your potential dagger in the side of the Jaguars, giving up a short-handed goal. Puck's played in. 29 seconds. That Fire doing a good job here, killing off this penalty. Had an opportunity to put one in the back of the net and couldn't. And now back behind Anderson. Five seconds left. Fire going to look like they might kill this thing off. And they let the players skate through, and the Fire do kill off the penalty. Kelly back out there, and we're five-a-side hockey now at 14:59 left here in the period. Puck is out. And now skating in with it are the Jaguars. They centering shot. There's a player. A puck shot in, super soft shot, but it's still a shot. And an icing with 14:32 to go here in the third. And on the Lynn Family Dentistry scoreboard, the Fire 3 and the Jaguars 1 here from the Bloomington Ice Garden. Fire will open up the conference schedule. I believe it is next week. Will be their first conference opponent. so it'll be Friday, December 6th. The Fire will open up conference play at Delano, and then they'll return home for their first home conference matchup on Friday, December 3rd, or Tuesday, December 10th against Mound, and Friday, December 13th against the New Prague Trojans. So, yeah, Chaska Chanhassen, then you got conference opener at Delano, and then, so that'll be a couple of good teams for the Fire to kind of open up after the Thanksgiving break with, getting some final tune-ups before they head out to the Herb Brooks Holiday Classic. Loose puck out in front. It's going to be poked away there, and Valentini will have it now. Nothing there. Good play. One of those just like Grand Rapids and Hill Murray, not one that you're kind of used to where the box is on the same side as the bench. Just when the box and the bench are on opposite sides. You're starting to see that a lot more pop up in hockey rinks where penalty box on their own side from the box. It kind of adds strategy into the game a little bit. But if you're going to pull a player or what you're going to do, here comes Hickey with a chance now. She's in. And it is saved by Anderson.
It was kind of like on the edge of breather, wasn't it? Front left pad.
Anderson up to the task there. We saw Hickey score kind of a double toe drag move in Grand Rapids, the game winner. Couple nifty little toe drags. She went. Kind of shows she has a variety of shots when she's on the breakaway to try to get the goalie to commit to one way or another. That time she kind of tried to do a little stick handle deke move. Goalie didn't bite though that time, and she still kind of almost put that one away. It hit off something it hit the post. Goalie doing a good job wrapping her stick skate around that post and not letting that pad free. Ranked wide pass intercepted. And we'll see what Coach Mike Ryan had drawn up for the Jaguars in between periods. We'll see here what Randy kind of set and drew up for his Fire in between periods. Fire trying to close this thing out and shut the door on the Jags here in the third. Puck played up and sent down. Shot save there. Cronin. She'll go with it. She'll re-pick it back up, skate back through. Now dumps it off the Rock. Rock to Valentini. Valentini deflected. And an icing here with 10 minutes to go. Morgan. Taylor with Lemke. Ooh, a couple of Jaguars take themselves out of the play. Shot save there. Oh, loose puck, and he blew the whistle and he lost sight of it. He even did that. I lost sight of it, so I blew it.
Blow a horn. I am open.
Chacharchenko. Thrown in center pass, not home. Save there by Anke. Here comes Rock. Caitlin Rock with it. Out in front. Olivia Paydash can close speed. Good closing speed there on Bella Grant. Who had an opportunity for the Jaguars. Grant skates with it. Still has it. There's a shot sent high and along the net by Long Henry. And the fire will clear it out with Caitlin Rock, and the fire will change. Wojtke trying to get it up to send it down. Lemke couldn't quite hold it in. Now the fire will change. A D. Kelly up to Lemke. There's a shot and an easy save there. Fire out shooting the Jaguars 25-8. $7:03 to go here on the Lynn Family Dentistry scoreboard. Still, Fire lead this thing 3-1. Taylor got her skates taken out from underneath her. No penalty there. Cronin. Loose puck out in front, picked up by the Jaguars. Now Charchenko. Loose puck out in front. And finally covered up by Anderson. And back here. Paulson now to Hickey. Oh, Rock had an opportunity. Good keep by Camp there. Paydosh closing in quick. She'll take it behind on K. Now drop pass to Camp. He squared it out towards Keppel. He couldn't. Trying to clear the zone. Now Lemke. And we're going to get a penalty on Jefferson here with 4:55 to go. Morgan. Lemke to Keppel. Hickey. Ooh!
That's a dangerous little spot.
takes a little different bounce there. That could be rolling down the goalie's back and into the back of the net. And we could be talking about a 4-1 game there. That's a smart play there from that sharp of an angle. I saw a player when I was at Chaska, Maria Evans, who went to the University of Wisconsin. I don't know how she would do it. She would shoot from that goal line, and she would find a way to sneak that thing into the net when it looked like there was no one there. And those are kind of some of the angles you kind of see now players start trying to go to. Hickey to Kelly. Back to Hickey, and she lost it. And the Jaguars will get a chance to clear, and they will. And they'll send it just off of the... And Jefferson player falls down. Fire get called for the penalty there, and it'll even things up at 3:53. They called interference there. Not really sure how it can be interference when they're both trying to play the puck, but it's interference called nonetheless against Maeve Kelly. Oh, they called slashing. Yes, that was. That's funny though, the signal he gave though was interference, but he called a slash. Puck up and out to play here, 3:32 to go. 3-1. Face off one by the Jags, 4-on-4 here. And Anke makes the save. "21 seconds away here of the 4-on-4. Cronin. And an easy save there by Anderson. Demo taken by Jefferson. 2:56 to go here in the game. 2 seconds left of 4-on-4. Then it'll be abbreviated power play for a minute. Found in a save there. Fire shorthanded now. 2:43 left, 50 seconds left on the penalty kill. Paulson has a chance to get there. That should be a penalty. Shot saved there. Holding the call. That is one that she had to take. If you don't take that penalty, it's a breakaway opportunity. So that's one of those where it's a smart penalty because you prevented a potential goal. So Fire will get an abbreviated power play here in 30 seconds. Ooh. 98 seconds left here, and then the Fire will return to full strength and have the abbreviated power play opportunity. And now they're full strength. Lemke to Valentini. Shot in a save there by Anderson. Minute 38, 1:06 to go. Rock to Hickey at her feet. Briefly lost it now to Paulson. To Hickey, back to Paulson. To Kelly. Takes a shot. Sharp angle shot by Maeve Kelly. Good read though by the goalie to kind of not be afraid to take that one off the mask. Paulson has a shot, 24 seconds left. Hickey, centering pass. Oh, puck loose out in front. Rock has it now, 14 seconds left. No goal, he blew his whistle first. Loose puck, blows the whistle, puck goes in after the whistle. And no goal for the Fire, and Hickey. I don't know, he said he was standing right there. I don't know how he lost sight of it. It was still loose. And now the Jaguars are at full strength. Shot saved there. Kelly. Cronin has it. Here's Cronin. Has Keppel with her. She gets taken down. And a loose puck there.
I love when they do this. I love doing this. No, we're not going to call it. No.
Looking like the Fire are going to come away victorious here. 7.3 seconds set. Fire lead 3-1. South 1. Jaguars, there's 5 seconds left now. Paydosh, 3, 2, 1, and that is it. Final score from Bloomington Ice Guard and the Fire 3 and the Jefferson Jaguars 1. Thank you for everyone that tuned in, and thank you to Jim Lynn for running our camera. And this is John Sand saying good night, everybody, and we'll see you next time.